Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I would like to show you how much an regular American who just trusts a internet browser to get his news or her news in the United States of America. So I would like to show you, I will access Yahoo, okay, and in Yahoo we will go together scrolling down the articles, and I'm going to show you, let's say, looking at the war in Ukraine. And I would like to show you how much you would be informed and by whom, and the fact that you will not hear an alternative viewpoint on the issue. And the same thing is for other reasons and other subjects. And I will scroll down with you and I will show you. Here, I have Yahoo already over there, and if you want me, I can refresh the page, so here it is. So we have this guy, okay, and we have here, Russian torturers executed Ukrainian civilians, bam. Okay, let's see if you find any article from the Russian media here, anywhere. Or I don't know, from some article from a media that will say something otherwise, or something that will blame the Ukrainians or the West or anything like that, which I'm pretty sure there are some doing that. Ukraine advances in Donbass. We already have it, right? And then Wagnerites start transferring heavy weapons. Okay, US to continue sanctions pressure on Wagner. Ukraine can now end Putin's crumbling regime. Again, Putin and Prigozhin offer Ukraine eliminates nearly 600 Russians. Zelensky says today, in a happy day as Ukrainian soldiers make advances. UK intelligence confirms return of part of the territory occupied since 2014. You see, all these things right here are only one side. You don't hear what the Russians say about this. Is it true? Is it true? No, and I'm going to go lower, down. Will you hear anything about Ukraine or the Russians saying how many they eliminated? You will not find it down here. Okay, let's go lower. East Europe NATO allies say Wagner troops in Belarus spell trouble. Again, that's negative towards those guys. The ruble drops to 15-month low as Kremlin says Russia demand for foreign currency surged during Wagner mutiny. You don't hear the Russians saying, hey, we're actually doing better than last month. 3 Ukrainian manufacturers award $1 million each for Shahed drone countermeasures. Again, Kirby on slow counteroffensive in Ukraine, there are reasons for that. So, yes, it's slow, but hey, there are reasons for that. It rained a lot, only on the Ukrainian side. Ukrainian Air Force shares good and bad news about Kh-22 missiles, which probably say, hey, we can hit them, but hey, they have more. And this is for Ukraine, right? Now, again, video shows Russian soldiers surrendered to Ukraine inside trenches. If you just go down in Yahoo, you will think these guys are winning, those guys are losing, and those guys are evil, and these guys are good. I mean, so far I couldn't find one article saying something else. And do you think that's true? I'm telling you it's not true, because I have other areas where I can get the other side. So there is another side. Donald Trump is the only living okay. A Wagner ex-convict returned from home from war. Then he killed again. Bad dude. Again, nearly 19,000 men fled Ukraine by misusing information system. Grand Kurpasi went to Ukraine to fight. Then he disappeared. Lukashenko orders that government develop algorithm for use of Russian nuclear weapons. Biden is turning the screw on Putin even as US denies role in Russia's insurrection. That was not an insurrection, but hey, you want to call it that way? Again, Russians to ban children whose parents do not obtain Russian passports from enrolling in school. Germany Reinhardt to donate 14 Leopard tanks. Ukraine Defense Forces advance 1.5 kilometer on Melitopol front. Germany keeps providing the cowardice lies at the heart of its establishment. Ukraine reprimands Kiev mayor because it's an attack on this guy. He has to go. He's the counterpart for Zelensky. He's dangerous for them. So you see, if I go here, all I find, again, the 465-foot Russian mega yacht Nord is returning home after evading authorities for 1 year. Oh my God, that's bad. Now, Czechia provides 76 24 tanks to Ukraine in 2023. The secret weapon to winning the war. Russians halt bus service between Crimea and Kherson Oblast. Why? Because they are bombed. You know, it's just look around it. It's just all and all and all just like that. I'm not going to do the whole thing. So I'm reading this all panel daily about 3 times. And this is what I have to put up with. And then I go to another media outlet and another one and another one, another one. So I have about, I don't know, 8 or 9 that I regularly check. So I go through all their articles, bam, 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 to try to bring things together. But if I read only these guys, obviously if I read the Russian one, let's say Sputnik, but Sputnik is not an internet browser. Sputnik is one, like Ukrainska Pravda, that has articles. I don't have a browser here like Google. Go to Google and try to find the news. You're going to find the same thing. You're not going to find Sputnik over there telling you, or I don't know, whatever, Hindustan or some other things that might say something else. Rarely you find a South China Telegraph or Daily something stuck over there every 5 days. Not every day, but Ukrainska Pravda is like everywhere. So this is, what is this? Imagine a person that has only that on a phone. That's where he or she gets the information. And you try to talk to that person. You have no chance. No chance. Zero. First, why do you do only, it's just the browser. That's another one. This is what Yahoo in this case keeps on its news feed. And you say that this is free media. It is free media, but I pick and choose. Why? Do you think that the other side doesn't do anything hanky-panky? You know that because you read other articles that are not on Yahoo. And Yahoo is not some unknown internet browser, or whatever it is, browser. I keep saying that. Anyway, it's unbelievable. Not unbelievable. It's just a reality. Yes, Yahoo is a web service provider. Okay, I kept saying something else. Anyway, web service provider. You have this guy, Yahoo. You go over there and get it. What do you get? I already showed you. And remember, you have people who just watch, let's say, Fox News, or people who watch, I don't know, MSNBC or CNN, and then you go and discuss with them. How can you tell them, well, you got one narrow, how do you call it, even a slide that you got, one, and you talk to you, that you, I know, you look over 20, and say yes. Why? Because CNN is not lying. And the problem is, if they would just go and go shopping, that would be enough. All right, and go to work and build houses or something like that. But the problem is, this kind of individuals, some of them have a high position in society. They could be owners of something, could work for the government, most of them, and they would go and vote. These people, and they think they are very much, how should I put it, knowledgeable. They are current with the current events, with international affairs, and so on. Oh, they read Wall Street Journal. They're intellectuals. Only what do you do? I'm New York Times and Wall Street Journal. Yes, I'm an intellectual. Give me the latte. Okay, soybean. Thank you. I'm not saying that everyone has time to read as much as other can, but people should be a little bit more humble, or not humble. I don't want to say humble, but mindful. Let's put this one, mindful that your information is taken from one outlet, one media outlet, not browser, as I said before, but anyway. This is in this case, as I said, Yahoo, web service provider, and so on. This is what they do. I just wanted to share this with you and show you how we think we are living in a free mass media and blah blah blah. Yeah, But can't you see everything over there was just one unidirectional, one-sided. You didn't see the alternative. I wonder why. They can put over there Sputnik if they want. They can put over there Russia Today. They can put over there, I don't know, other guys that are lying as much as the other guys. But they don't. Why? They have an agenda. If you have an agenda, you don't provide news. You provide something else. And you pick whatever, who's allowed to. Like the movies. If you want to go to the movie theater, you're going to have what? 5 options, 7 options, 10 options? Do you think there's no more than 10 options over there? Who picks those? Based on, oh, I think this is going to be the prophet. I think it's going to be the prophet. Remember what happened with the Passion of the Christ, Mel Gibson's? Remember what happened to that? There were, I think, like a few chains, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains in the United States that can put your video, your movie, get it and, how do you call it, provide it for the audience. Then nobody would pick that. You couldn't watch it. Eventually they did because he started slow, he paid for this and paid for that, and they wanted him to take something out of the movie in order to... So that for me was like, what? Yeah. There's this amount of movies are made, and this is only how many they are picked to be viewed by you and I if I want to go to the theater. You can't have all of them, but it's kind of like a monopoly, don't you think? And an agenda and a lot of hanky-panky. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.